Though, and talk about this story that has a lot of people scratching their heads about legislators there and whether or not they're going to have to go back into another special session and the costs they're piling up. However, one Republican state representative says that Wendy Davis should have to pay for the special session that was prompted by her epic filibuster on the state's abortion bill. He told the Star-Telegram, quote, "One state senator in an effort to capture national attention forced this special session. I'm sure that she has raised enough money at her Washington, D.C. fundraiser to cover the cost." But isn't it really Rick Perry who decides on special sessions, and that's how the deficit got raised on what their bill is?
That's right.
Well, of course, it's ridiculous. You don't make someone pay money for exercising their rights as a legislature and using proper legislative rules. But I'm sure in Texas, it's fantastic short-term politics to demonize Wendy Davis. This is a very conservative state. Rick Perry got reelected after threatening to secede, for Pete's sake. But long-term, nationally, the optics of this are terrible for Republicans. If they care about winning the Senate in 2014, if they care about 2016, they can't be extending the war on women. They can't be obsessing about a 20-week abortion ban, which punishes women who need abortions for medical reasons. But if they're going to be hung up on that, again, they need to adjust and recalibrate to be competitive nationally again, and making Wendy Davis their public enemy #1 is not the way to do it.
All right, so we go to the larger problems, though, the indicator of what we see in the Texas legislature, particularly when it comes to the treatment of women.
Yeah, Thomas, it's really extraordinary.
Right. Well,
There was a piece in the Texas Observer earlier this week on Wednesday. The behavior of some of these lawmakers is astounding. They watch pornography on their iPads. They make cat sounds when two women are talking on the floor. You know, Wendy Davis is really kind of shaking up and breaking up the good old boys club down in Texas. And
how well sourced were those reports?
It's the Texas Observer had a long piece on it on Wednesday.
Okay, Maria, and you wanted to say?
Yeah, but basically what Wendy Davis is basically symptomatic, and so are the Castro brothers, of the changing face and demographics of Texas and of the Republican Party. I'm sorry, and of the demographics of the United States. And until they figure this out, what they're going to be able to do is that they may, in the short term, the GOP may still have a stronghold in Texas in the short term, but demographics and the participation of moderates and independents and of women just are not with them. So what's going to happen is that if they don't change their strategy of actually becoming much more open and making sure that they're bringing in the young people, the women, moderates, and Latinos, they're basically going to have a shot of basically losing not just Texas, but losing the White House in the long term. It's a matter of they have to modernize in order to survive as a political party.
It's a big calculation. We're going to leave it there. Maria.